Performers, we're going to take a moment and recognize some pretty important volunteers that made this season possible. Okay, so first, goodness, hold on. Technical difficulties. Okay.
Hiya, buddy.
Okay, so we had some parents that have been in sort of coordinator positions over the last year that do their volunteer work kind of behind the scenes, or that you might not notice what's going on, but without them we would have a lot of trouble. So I want to especially thank, and would you come up here, Mike Menderos, who ran the tech desk. Mike Menderos. Are the Menderos is here? No?
The kids are here.
Where's your dad?
He's still at work.
He's still at work?
He's on his way.
He's on his way. Okay, well, Mike did a little extra, so we have a little something for him this year. Okay? Bernie Kawazoe, although she says it's Taylor that did all the ribbons, but Bernie Kawazoe, come on down. Bernie handled all of these ribbons all season long. Which was pretty amazing, considering every ribbon is in the right spot at the right time with the right name on it. And I've never worried 1 second about any ribbons all season, and thank you so much. So Bernie did a little extra for us. Thank you so much. Heather Banks has been doing a little extra for a few years, in case you ever noticed. All those blue papers with our best times. The Star Swimmer board is updated, so you guys can see where your times ended this year. And Heather's been doing this for 5 years, and she is maybe 6, graduating too. So many thanks to Heather Banks, who also has done a little extra. Tracy Nawright and Lily are not here. Tracy Nawright has done all of our design stuff for us, including last minute work for me today. So Tracy has definitely done quite a lot of extra. So she's got some extra. As has Valerie, who's not here tonight either, I don't think, done some extra. And Pam Phillips has done a little extra. Come on down, Pam. If you ever ate anything at the snack concession stand at a swim meet, raise your hand. Thank you, Pam. Pam has done a lot extra. And finally, we have our family events coordinators for this year, Shannon and Rhiannon. Come on down.
I'll take her.
No. Nice try, though. So we have had a lot of potlucks, a lot of pizza, a lot of party, and this crowd knows how to do it, but it does take some organization and a little bit of coordination. These ladies also put together this sign, Shannon did, and our award-winning, prize-winning, best of all time in creation, AHI 4th of July float this year. Thank you to everybody who helped. So for these girls, these are my double mint, extra, special, fantastic events coordinators.
Stop fighting.
Okay, and then as you know, we have a 9-member board who does a lot of the background work. So we have to have a budget for this team. We have to pay bills. We have to rent facilities. We have to pay coaches. We have to assign volunteer shifts and make sure everybody does them. And like many other things. So could I have the 2019 board up here, please? This year we added the Masquerade Mixer. Kayla Scott was the queen of the Masquerade Mixer. Super successful fundraiser, and it looks like we'll be doing an even better one next year. It's always better. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Kayla. Come on down. Fundraising chair. There you go. And Mike Acosta joined us this year as a league rep. Did way more than he thought he was going to, I think, and did it awesomely. So thank you, Mike. Dave Long, also our other league representative. Does lots of things for me. Even if I frustrate him a little bit sometimes. Saiko Sugo has been our treasurer extraordinaire. It is not that easy to be the treasurer of an organization like this, and she does it with like such grace. I can't even believe it, so thank you. Mark Mihalis was working on the Invitational this year. He's in Seattle tonight, so he's probably in the rain. He's got no good weather, I don't think. Kathy Dakane has been our secretary, and she made it all the way back from Hawaii to be here tonight. Stay up here. Melissa Wyant, our registrar. You guys know, Melissa always knows who's signed up, who's not signed up, and who needs to pay, and that's a valuable skill. Nicole Gonzalez. You guys, managing volunteering is not an easy job, and I challenge anybody to join our board and be the volunteer coordinator if I ever let Nicole leave, which I'm not, because she does an amazing behind-the-scenes work to make sure that every timing chair is filled, every kid is shepherded, so that our meets run smoothly. So thank you, Nicole. And finally, David Margalotti, David AHI Margalotti. David has been here with AHI, I figured at least 10 years. I think it possibly could be more than that. Depends on when you count the board being formed, I guess. But he was with the team since the beginning in 2007 when we were run by the city, and he's been officially on the board, I would say, for 10 years. So that being said,
more than that. I get flowers.
I do want to recognize 3 of our board members, particularly Kathy Dakane. These 3 are retiring from the board this year and are moving on to other things, so I want to say a special thank you to Kathy, who's been with us on the board for 2 years. Thank you so much. And to Melissa Wyant, who has been on the board for 6 years. Thank you so much. And finally to David, who I called it 10, but it's really more like 10 plus because the board officially formed 10 years ago and he's been on it ever since, along with Kathy too. So this team would not be here without the Margalotti. So thank you, and you are always welcome, and also will be called again.
I know she's in the